teacher cannot be a teacher of a convent school. We are fighting for that. We are fighting that mentally disabled cannot be a teacher in a convent school of Bihar. We are fighting for that, and we will protest against the government for this illegal policy, and that's why we are fighting for that. And we will sacrifice our lives during this monsoon session. Government has to announce that mentally disabled cannot be a teacher of the government school. Government will have to announce. Government will have to announce. सरकार को ये घोषणा करना पड़ेगा कि मानसिक रूप से विकलांग शिक्षक नहीं बन सकता, नॉट मेरिट का शिक्षक नहीं बन सकता. सरकार को ये घोषणा करना पड़ेगा. Government has to announce that not merit cannot be a teacher. If you want to give a job, my request, my very polite request to the government of Bihar, that if you want to give a job, just give a job in a rural development department. If you want to give a job, just give a job in an urban development department. But how can you give a job a teacher? Teacher is a very, very prestigious job. One of the most prestigious job of this society, teacher. How can you make any mentally disabled person a teacher? How this is possible? This will destroy the society. This policy, this bad policy will destroy this state, this society. What you are doing? This is wrong. This is totally wrong. Mentally disabled, my point is very clear. My fellow citizens, my point is very clear. Mentally disabled, not married, cannot be a teacher of any government school. This is my point. And for the last day, till the last day, we will fight against the government. My dear fellow citizens, my candidate, my dear friends, my brother and sister. If we will take the examples of the India, I'm not going to the United States, just I'm taking example of our India. In every state, including the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya and the Kendriya Vidyalaya, there is a competitive examination to select the best teacher. There is no academic basis selection process all over the India. Then why India? This is not possible, and there will not be academic basis recruitment process in the Bihar anymore, and we will fight for that. And that's why, for this bad policy we are fighting, and for this bad policy we are protesting against the government for more than 70 years. This is our point. The mentally disabled cannot be a teacher of a government school. This is my point. This is my point. Who study in the government school? My dear friends, who study in the government school? Poor people of the society. The children of the poor people of this society study in the government school. And how you can appoint any mentally disabled not married as a teacher in the government school? Means your intention is bad. Your intention is bad. You are trying to convert any boy, the children of the poor people of society to the mentally disabled person. This is a bad intention. And we will go. We are not fighting for ourselves. We are fighting for our state. We want to make this Bihar state #1 in India. We want to make this India #1 in the world. And that's why we are fighting for that. Everyone knows. My dear friends, he is here but not as candidate of the merit list. But he applauding me. He knows very well about that. Means, who don't know that not married, mentally disabled person is a teacher of the government school? Who don't know? Who don't know? Everyone know about that. Everyone know about that.
Gio!
Who don't know? Everyone know. Everyone knows. Means mentally disabled teacher are the teacher of the government school. Who will know? Everyone knows. We will have to open this. We will have to put on the international platform. The government will have to think about that. Government have to abolish this wrong policies, because this policy is against the poor people of this society. And suppose if we take the example of the America, United States, United Kingdom. Do you know, my dear friends, why United States and the United Kingdom is the #1 in the world? Education. And how education comes? Education comes from the best teacher. Education doesn't come from the mentally disabled, not mentally teacher. You have to think. In the United States, if you want to become an officer, you can become. But if you want to be a teacher, you will have to earn merit. And we have a merit like the United States, and that's why we want to be a teacher in the government school of Bihar. This is my point.